Tales from the Crypt, They'll Kill YA exemplifies a rare fusion of horror and humor, crafting an experience that is simultaneously grotesque, funny, and thought-provoking. The narrative opens in an abandoned mansion, where the air is thick with mystery and the promise of imminent danger. The first scene, in which a hapless protagonist unwittingly triggers a series of booby traps, immediately establishes the story's dual tone. The director's decision to linger on the minutiae of each trap, highlighting its absurd yet deadly nature, effectively communicates the precarious balance between suspense and comedic exaggeration. Each camera angle, each shadow, is carefully orchestrated to heighten anticipation, while allowing room for the audience to smile at the characters' predicaments. As the plot unfolds, viewers are introduced to a gallery of memorable characters, each representing different facets of human ambition, fear, and vulnerability. The scheming socialite, the obsessive scientist, and the morally compromised detective populate a world in which hubris and curiosity are often punished in unexpected ways. Their dialogue is sharp, often laced with dark wit that both entertains and illuminates their personalities. One of the standout aspects of this film is its intricate use of visual symbolism. Objects that initially appear mundane gradually take on sinister significance, serving as metaphors for the characters' internal flaws. For instance, a seemingly innocuous vial of liquid becomes a potent emblem of unchecked ambition, its effects both hilarious and horrifying. Cinematography further enhances this layered storytelling. The interplay of shadow and light, the deliberate framing of characters against looming backgrounds, and the use of color to indicate tonal shifts all contribute to a rich, immersive atmosphere. Each frame is designed to draw attention to the underlying thematic currents, whether emphasizing the grotesque consequences of greed or highlighting the ironic absurdity of human behavior. The middle sequences of the film delve deeply into character dynamics, particularly through moments of tension and betrayal. A notable scene occurs when the protagonist faces a moral dilemma, forced to choose between self-preservation and ethical action. The tension is palpable, amplified by close-up shots that capture fleeting expressions of fear, greed, and hesitation. Humor is interwoven seamlessly, with physical comedy and witty exchanges serving as counterpoints to the suspense. These moments of levity prevent the narrative from becoming overly oppressive, while simultaneously reinforcing the film's commentary on human folly. Another layer of complexity is added through the film's pacing. The director expertly modulates tension and release, alternating between frenetic sequences of action and more contemplative interludes. This rhythm allows audiences to engage with the story on multiple levels, appreciating both the spectacle and the subtle moral undertones. The climactic act is particularly effective, as it converges multiple narrative threads into a single, explosive sequence. Characters who have been meticulously developed over the course of the film confront the consequences of their actions, with ironic twists that underscore the story's central themes. The choreography of these scenes, combined with inventive camera work and strategic use of practical effects, creates an unforgettable visual and emotional impact. Sound design is equally crucial in reinforcing the film's atmosphere. A carefully layered score alternates between whimsical, playful cues and sudden, jarring noises, enhancing the audience's sense of unpredictability. The contrast between these auditory elements mirrors the tonal shifts inherent in the narrative, reinforcing the interplay between horror and comedy. Reflecting on personal impressions while watching They'll Kill YA, one cannot help but recall classic cautionary tales, wherein moral transgressions lead to exaggerated consequences. Yet the film modernizes this concept by infusing it with humor and stylistic flair, creating a viewing experience that is as intellectually stimulating as it is viscerally entertaining. Compared to earlier installments of the Tales from the Crypt series, this film demonstrates a more deliberate focus on narrative cohesion and character development. Whereas prior episodes often prioritized shock over substance, They'll Kill YA balances spectacle with meaningful storytelling, ensuring that each twist and turn carries narrative weight. In examining the thematic resonance of the film, it becomes evident that the story is ultimately a meditation on human vulnerability. Characters are consistently confronted with the consequences of their desires, whether motivated by greed, curiosity, or vanity. The exaggerated nature of these consequences amplifies the cautionary message while simultaneously entertaining through absurdity. A particularly memorable sequence involves a party in which each guest is unknowingly subjected to increasingly complex and lethal pranks. The tension and humor are heightened by meticulous editing, which juxtaposes frantic action with lingering close-ups, revealing both the physical and psychological toll on the characters. In conclusion, Tales from the Crypt, This'll Kill Why succeeds on multiple fronts. Its inventive visual storytelling, complex character arcs, and masterful blending of horror and humor create an immersive experience that rewards careful attention. The film engages the audience intellectually and emotionally, prompting reflection on the darker aspects of human nature, while simultaneously providing moments of cathartic laughter. The narrative structure, pacing, and aesthetic choices all contribute to a cohesive and memorable cinematic experience, solidifying the film's place as a standout entry in the series. Its enduring appeal lies in its ability to entertain, provoke thought, and leave a lasting impression, demonstrating the power of storytelling that challenges as much as it delights.